What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me, man. Today's listen, man. This game was crazy, man. I'm gonna give you my complete, honest, full analysis of Lonzo Ball, his Bulls debut. We still have to take into consideration this is a guy on a new basketball team. With all due respect, I know that some people would like Lonzo Ball to you know, hit the ground rolling, per se. But I think some of the things that we are waiting for and we keep tripping about, I think we're going to see him sooner than later, and I'm talking possibly this Friday, against the Pelicans. I'm expecting Lonzo, but Lonzo Ball cannot play like the way he played today against New Orleans. He cannot do that. And we're going to get all into that. Before we do that, I need everybody to hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. Listen, man, we obviously live streamed the game. You understand? We're on the live. We're actually on the live now currently, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all go check that out if you haven't. So I seen it all. Lonzo Ball started this game off. Listen, before we even get into Lonzo, let's get into some of the bright spots. We had Zach LaVine out here put himself in the early running for MVP early. You understand? I think Zach tonight put his early bid in. He continued. He put up another 36, 30-something plus against New Orleans. He puts another bid in. It's time to start thinking of Zach LaVine in another light. Zach is a problem, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, he's knocking on the door of arguably being the top shooting guard in the league. When you think of him, Beal, even Harden, maybe you could edge out Harden just because all the accolades. But Zach LaVine is like, I would say, maybe a step under Harden. Some people argue with me and say he's better than him, but we'll have to see. But DeRozan was in and out. It seemed like he's finding his rhythm as well. DeRozan played well, but I feel like more time, he'll be okay. He'll be able to get the more kinks in order and shit like that. And then also my man Vucevic, he's another guy. He missed a lot of layups tonight. This guy has to get some more time under his belt. I think once he gets more time, like I said, even Lonzo, all of them, they all played well. The only one who was lights out was Zach LaVine. You understand? And they also got some help from the young guys on the roster. But Zach was lights out. Everybody else kind of could have did a little bit better. But let's turn the flashlight into Mr. Lonzo Ball. You understand? So let's talk about Lonzo. This guy, Lonzo Ball, came out the first half very lackadaisical. He kind of looked like he went back into Pelican mode. I didn't really like that, but he has to shake that, but what I will say is he's got to get more aggressive. I think all of this comes to aggressiveness. If you've seen I'll tell you what, they won the game. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be a guy who just beating on the horn. You don't understand? Like some people just gonna pile it on. If they would have lost this game, oh yeah, okay, yeah. It's a little extra incentive. I think that if Lonzo's scoring 14, 15, somewhere in that range, because to be honest with you, I'm looking at this game, to be honest with you, as a bright spot. I think this game is more telling than letting on. Like people are gonna obviously just rain all over Lonzo right now. He's trash. He's not this. He ain't that. Lonzo Ball has to get aggressive from the opening tap. That's the key for Lonzo Ball. Because if you've seen it in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, he upped his aggressiveness. You've seen things started percolating for the Chicago Bulls. In the first quarter, Lonzo was real, like he missed a few shots and it seemed like he kind of backed away. That's when I was saying he kind of got into New Orleans Pelican mode. He missed a shot and it's like he's scared to shoot now. So he started damn near deferring and facilitating and almost sometimes removing himself from the play. I'm gonna state it all down the line. Like I said, Lonzo Ball is so talented. That's why we get so upset with Lonzo Ball, because We see it. If you see what he did in the fourth quarter, you're gonna know why we're so pissed off. He hit some clutch shots in the fourth. Lonzo Ball, another thing. There's stuff that Lonzo wants to show up in the stat sheet. Lonzo Ball was all over the place on the defensive end, flying everywhere. You understand? Lonzo Ball was the defense. I'm telling you, if Lonzo Ball, if nothing else, he need to make an all-defensive team. The NBA needs to pay heavy homage. Lonzo Ball should have been made the all-defensive team. His defense, the way he was like all in the passing lanes, getting steals, blocking shots, guarding guys bigger than him. At times, he was checking Jerry and Grant and giving them everything he can handle. You understand, Paul? So I mean, it's real crazy out here. You understand? So, and everything that Lonzo was doing on the defensive end is just not going to show up in the stat sheet. The effort that he was putting out on that side of the basketball, I'm telling you, it was crazy. And like I said, it was very infectious. It even infected my man Zach LaVine was defending pretty well. He got some mega blocks. He blocked the shit out of somebody's shot. I forgot the dude's name, but that was crazy, that block shot, in all pivotal moments. So Lonzo Ball has to do what he did today in the fourth and early in the first quarter against New Orleans. I think Lonzo figured it out. So let's see what happens. I'm telling you, that's going to be a hell of a game. New Orleans is not looking too bad right now. So let's see what happens. This is telling. But right now, it's the first game of the season. Everybody feel like they can win it all. Every team feel like they go into the playoffs. Including the Detroit Pistons. They really felt tonight they got a chance to make the playoffs. So I believe every game is going to be close. I don't expect no blowouts in the opener. Because every team feel like they they're the shit. So it is what it is. But Lonzo Ball has to step it up, man. It wasn't just threes. Lonzo didn't just hit all threes today. He did get some shots inside, going to the paint. Lonzo got to just to get just mix it up a little bit more and be aggressive. And that's the key to this for him. Lonzo easily could have put up 20-something points tonight, easily. He missed some shots. Even tonight in the fourth quarter, he was hot. He shot a shot, it went in and out. He almost made that shit. So that's what I'm saying. So it's a tricky situation. That shot dropped. No, we having a different equation. That would have been 15 points right now. You see what I'm talking about? Now imagine and that's just in the fourth quarter alone. Imagine if he did that shit in the first. You talking about 22, 23 easily. But that's what it's going to take. He fell back into New Orleans Pelicans mode in his Bulls debut. I mean, it's plain and simple. But he did write it off. Obviously, they won, so that makes things better. Because I know everybody ready to jump on him, but what nobody can ever take away from Lonzo Ball, all the hate, all the shit that people say, Lonzo Ball is a starting point guard in the NBA and about to be be a starting point guard for a playoff team. So you can't take that away. You could say whatever the fuck you want to say, but you can't remove that from him. Lonzo Ball is a starting point guard for a playoff team. What? There's not too many of those. There's only 8 each conference, you know that. You know that, right? So let's pay some respect. Lonzo Ball is going to turn things up. He's going to play better. This is not going to be the norm for Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball will play better than he did tonight. Everybody just relax. You understand? Just chill. But like I said, I'm not making no excuses. Was I upset? Of course, in the first half. I mean, I think the man put up 2 points. Did he have 2 points or 4? Somebody correct me in the chat. But in the second half, he flipped the switch a little bit. He upped the, even in the third, he upped the intensity. Fourth quarter, it was like, oh shit, fuck it, I got to do something. He went all out. You got to go all out from opening tap. You got to be hungry out here. But we're going to leave it at that, man. That's game one. So Lonzo Ball fell back into Pelican mode, but he wrote it off. Y'all tell me your thoughts. It's Flight Sports. Join the live. We love you. Shout out to the people. We can't do it without you. Hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. We getting out of here.